Yo, welcome to another exciting evening of the Upstate Cruise League. Here with Kirby Kaze. How's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm excited for tonight's match. Who do we have? Who we have Golems and Moose today?
We got Golems and Moose. A lot of people have been saying this is a match that doesn't really matter as much since Moose has such a dominating record and Golems already cinched. But I'm of the mindset that I don't want to lose, so I think we're still gonna have some tight gameplay. Twitch
Who do you
chat,
think?
as you're probably aware, gambling's open. Get your points in on the crews that who you think's gonna win.
Who do you think is going to win?
So I mean, I've already looked at the teams, so I've already formed my opinion. Teams should be on screen for everyone now. But the lineup this time looks pretty strong for Golems. Both captains are sitting out. But it looks like Moose has opted to play Q and Oculus, a couple of their back half picks.
Olive on Fox is surprising.
I was also surprised to see Olive on Fox. I was informed earlier that it is a secondary, and he usually does play it in matchup in like the Sheik Ditto and other matchups. So probably a little bit of strategy there. Okay, interesting. Sounds like a starting match is going to be Magnum Gunner and Oculus, Captain Falcon Fox. How do you feel about that, KK?
I feel like Magnum Gunner has impressed me a good amount when I've seen them play. Oculus, I think I've seen one time, and I think it was versus SRM. And SRM was on some next level things that day. So I don't know enough. Basically, a fox got blown up, and so Fox gets blown up sometimes, so I don't know enough about this fox to comment any further.
Right. Yeah. Oculus definitely. I believe Oculus was 8th pick. Magnum Gunner around 5th, 6th pick area, maybe even 4th. I don't recall exactly. So there's a little bit of a skill disparity between the two. I do think Magnum Gunner has edged out, but anything can happen.
Yeah, tell that to Salad.
Yes, that's true. Salad taking stocks off Moose first pick Poseidon, right?
Wasn't there also the ICs who did really well against Poseidon? Did I make that up? Did I remember that right?
Bodhi, yeah, Bodhi took a couple stocks.
Yeah,
so there is a sense of the bottom rung players can punch up a bit.
Yo, eighth pick, rise up. Let's go.
Yeah. You might be 8th pick this season. Make sure they don't make that mistake next season, right?
Mm-hmm. No, you gotta believe.
Gotta believe, that is true. All right, let me pop over to the coordination chat. Don't think they've started striking or anything yet. So, yeah, Twitch chat. How are you guys doing? Got some cheers for Oculus coming out.
Oh,
whoa. Bodhi popping off.
Hi. Oh, whoa, people said hi to me. Hi, everyone. Why did they call you that? What is the story behind that?
So, as a precursor to the Upstate Crew League, we did a 3v3 crew battle tournament, and I was on a team with Porp, and we had to find a last-minute substitution, which ended up being one of Porp's friends, was one of the funniest people I've ever been in a voice call with. But yeah, he just didn't know what HB stood for. So in the team's chat, when they were talking trash, they just called me Hand Joe B.
So. That's so weird. That doesn't even. I don't understand.
No,
it's a B, not a J.
Yeah, but there's a space there. There's a space after the O in hand job. So the B becomes its own separate entity.
This is some American spelling. I don't understand this. I can't right now.
Don't worry about it. It's just people being dumb. I think we tried to see Game & Watch 9 off, and Oculus just went Fox. Oh, didn't know the rules. All right.
Banned. Banned.
All right,
Banned. I say, someone get Matt right now.
Kamish, ban that man. All right, so Oculus getting to strike first. Banning
I'm here.
Dreamland.
We said we called to ban Oculus for doing an incorrect start procedure, but then he corrected it before you got here. So we don't need you anymore. You can go home now.
All right, so we got FOD and Battlefield on the table for game one.
So Battlefield.
Yeah, let's go Battlefield. In my mind, if I'm Fox and I'm fighting Falcon, I mean, I kind of want to take him to FOD, but I've said for a long time that the Falcons have been claiming back FOD because they can stomp through the platforms and get absurd combos.
You and I both know it has nothing to do with that. It is because it's Battlefield.
It is Battlefield.
Like 100%. That's all this is. They just want to play Battlefield. They just want to play Fox Falcon on like 2 top tiers on Battlefield. Like it's a classic.
Wake up, sheeple. You don't have to start game one on Battlefield. There's plenty of other stages. I've started on Corneria in the past.
Those were dark times and we should not like romanticize them.
We really shouldn't. Yeah, people don't know how bad playing on Corneria actually is.
I feel like whenever you have to like consider losing a stock as Fox versus Young Link to prevent the gun shit, like that is usually a sign of like a stage being really bad.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's actually wow, we're like old.
We are old. Yeah.
Does that ever hit you? Like
no, dude. I am reminded on a daily basis that I am a senile old man in this community. People like
they got the strike wrong, so that's what the holdup is.
Oh.
So somebody thought that FD was a starter. I won't say who. So they banned Yoshi's in Battlefield instead. So now we're going somewhere else, and now they're doing a quick hand FOD.
Okay.
Did they ban FD? Porp, why do you ask questions to which you already know the answer? The answer is yes.
Monk, we don't think you're old. That's a lie.
No, like you can know something that's like you.
All right, little warm hands going on, dash dancing.
I feel like Oculus is conserving his power, and that's
true. Very
terrifying.
like ancient or like a old school samurai film, right? Like just sitting there in the defensive posture, like you strike first, it'll be your head.
It's the cactus stance. He's just standing there menacingly.
True.
Hand warm pouches like Armada. Honestly, there is a very Armada-esque quality to the posturing. I feel like if Oculus punches up here, like this is like I know that like I don't really know like the difference between like 8s and 5s. Like there's been a lot of things that have surprised me here in this
right
like throughout. So I don't really know who's like what punching up looks like here, but I don't know. Fox on Falcon, like Fox Falcon Fountain of Dreams. It's not a bad like way to start.
Like I mean, if you are the underdog in that situation, like you've kind of given yourself the best scenario. Now, the thing that I'm wondering is if we're gonna see the Magnum Gunner special, which is round start, immediately jump over to the opponent and stomp their head in.
Oh, we call that the Ed.
The Ed? All right. Yeah, I've heard rumors of it. I played Magnum Gunner in a bracket one time, and he did it to me all like 3-4 games we played, and like I was like, wow, this dude trying to crush my skull. There you go, the skull.
That like reminds me of how Armada would hit people like out of the friggin' like while the ghost screen was still going on with Peach's like immediate float fair.
Right.
Armada was. You know what? Maybe we had it backwards. Maybe it's Magnum who's truly Armada-esque here. Wasting like complete efficiency.
Just optimizing the start position to get that damage. And I mean, he's got the damage. He's got the lead right now.
I mean, Falcon kills with damage. Like, that's valuable. You have to think, Mom.
Oh!
Think.
Oh, it was almost a sick reversal. Almost sick reversal. Magnum Gunner gets the knee on the spot dodge.
Yo, just he charged up smash and just he ledge dashed into it. That's amazing. I'm
old school samurai film. You know, not wasting any time moving, just actually throwing out the hitbox that he knows is gonna hit.
God, this is just an emotional roller coaster.
Oh, all right, yeah, all right. Maybe not. Fox doesn't live that.
God, Falcon's tracking is so good off stage. Like, this is weakly. It's so like the space he covers is just so good. Like Matt, he just like he had so much confidence in that play. It makes sense. Like it works, but yeah. To not have that in Cruise, I think that granted we're all a little more experienced at this point, but still.
Oh,
I feel like that's the type of stuff that people mess up in this format.
Oculus hoping to get like a cheeky little up smash on the shield after jabbing it.
He was like, "Shield drop, please." And Magnum was like, "No." And he's like, "No."
Yeah.
Then he
Magnum
died.
cleaning up the third stock on Oculus there, but like about to lose his second stock. Any, back air, up smash, up air, just random powerful hit, and the stock is closed out.
I mean, don't underestimate Doug's ability to just arbitrarily kill you, though.
That is true. We almost just watched it happen, right? Stomp through the platform, get the follow up.
Yeah, like we need some grabs and other things to come out from Oculus. If he wants to win this one, he has to like look for a different kill move, like at least one time.
Yep. Oh
dear.
Unfortunately, gets caught under the I guess the bowl, right? It's not really. I was gonna say lip, but that's not correct either. The bowl of fountain. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think we ever formalized what that thing is called, but I'm okay with that because some horrors should remain nameless. I don't actually think that Oculus looked bad there at all, though. Like,
no, I was gonna comment on one point. They looked like they were playing like pretty well. It's just Gunner kind of, capitalized on his openings a little bit more.
Well, he just went for the same kill setup like every single time on shield, right? Like there needed to be an up throw bear somewhere in there.
Right.
Yeah. But like it was a good showing though. He didn't look like he was an 8th pick. I'll tell you that much.
Right, definitely moving. Almost got like a couple shine spikes. There was a little bit of like what I imagine is a missed input when he got like the up B on the ledge at one point. Yeah, but like definitely a good showing for Oculus, despite only taking one stock there.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, KK, you probably don't know this, but Oculus is in fact legally blind.
Is that what his name? Is that what his name comes from? That's so sick. Oh my god, I love that. Let's go.
Yeah, he's got like the stick and everything to like help him get around and everything. Super cool dude, and like it's definitely like I'm not gonna say it's the reason he's 8th pick, but like it definitely has some bearing into it. But like dude is definitely good, definitely good despite his disability.
Oh, J-Boss?
J-Boss coming in.
Looking like it.
Another Fox to get his head stomped right at round start.
Maybe. But maybe J-Boss is just the truth. Okay, so just moving around, they're grooving. The question is does he go for it again? Like, does he go for like the Magnum start or whatever it's called, like again a second time against a different opponent? Now that they've seen it, does he still opt for Rock? Or does he like, no, they'll expect Rock?
I mean, if there's one thing I know about rock throwers, is they love throwing rock, man. You can't take the rock out of the rock thrower, dude.
You know what? I don't blame them. Rock is a dopamine machine. Like, it's
it really It does so much.
It does.
Comes out on frame 0.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful.
I still can't get over the fact that Oculus is like legally blind and like playing Fox like that. That's so sick. I'm like, I was gonna comment on his recovery, but now I'm just like, wow. I'm amazed he like he's fighting like a character who's basically a living projectile. Like that's crazy.
Right, yeah, like Falcon's gotta be a blur half the time anyway, right?
Like half the time at best. Like it's just where did he go? As an aside, has he like thought of this other character who's really good at like working peripherally? His name is Falco. You don't have to really know what's going on in the middle of the screen a lot of the time because there's stuff there that you put there. You just have to listen for what happened.
True. That might be something to consider down the road.
What if he like is so good at audio cues that he can just get the Half-Life perfectly on every laser?
That would be sick.
Okay, they're going FD, I think. Yep, they're going FD.
All right.
The chat keeps pointing out that like he's supposed to be blue, J-Boss.
J-Boss normally does pick blue, so I don't know why he's green. All right, opted not to crush his skull. Just run across the map and eat 6 lasers.
The standing lasers surprised me. Like that's kind of like, I don't know if it's like a meme pick or like you meant to do that. Like I don't know, but that.
I think J-Boss is definitely like a low effort, play style, right? Like, no need to do the double laser. The standing laser just as good.
I mean, you did do 16 damage to Falcon, so you did kind of clear some of the low percent like breakpoints. So that is like, I'm not sure I'd like recommend doing that, but like, yeah, I don't know. It like worked out kind of. Like these, like a lot of these hits are a little bit more effective now. Oh my god.
Reverse hitbox on the up smash.
He didn't even bother up smashing him. He was like, reverse hit up smash is fine.
Hey.
That's
car still got there, man.
No, you know what? I feel like, yeah, that's like true.
Hey, look at this opening.
Okay, that was technical. That up smash is not easy to hit.
I love the slow trot up to up smash. It's so good.
So there's like the Sheik part of me hates it because it's like he could have like dashed over and charged it and killed him. But then like the Ness and Falco part of me is like, no, that was so sick. Like that was so swag. Like yeah, he's absolutely the right play.
Look, I played like 5 I played like 5 years of Brawl, man. We conned ourselves into thinking that walking was a good thing. So, oh, the reverse knee.
Gunner putting on a really good Gunner putting up numbers here.
Sean.
Right. Minimum effort. I was like, ledge hop backer, but no. Oh my god, is that another one? No.
Wow.
One.
Unfortunate downwards DI, getting Gunner another kill.
Oh my god, like Falcon actually can just delete
out
of nowhere. Oh, do we have another one?
No.
No.
Oh, Fox up tilt too good?
Perhaps? Oh no, he's dead!
That's dead! Oh my god!
Oh my god, what?
Gunner about to eat a whole moose.
I don't have words. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
dude, Gunner is feasting on Team Moose tonight.
All right.
Holy cow.
So, let's talk. How does Moose bounce back?
So, at this point, yeah, like, you just have to stop the bleeding. I think, like, maybe you send in Blukey and hope Blukey pops off just as hard as Magnum Gunner did. Not completely impossible, but at the same time, like, Golems still have Nikki as a Marth in the back. They've got Olive on Fox. They've got Conceit on Cheek. So, like, it's not a clear road for, like, even just sending in Blukey, right?
I think they're putting in Q.
That's what I was gonna say next. You put in Q to just take the stock and like, just do what you can and keep your best players in the back.
I feel
Man.
like this is what Porp kind of like warned people about though when we were doing the Yap session. He was just like, yeah, you can't just put in like people who are not going to be able to do the job. Sometimes you have to like push back hard.
Yep, I get that, but there's still like a lot of pushing that needs to be done against this team, right? Like if they put in Blue Key and then Olive cleans up Blue Key, now we just don't have Blue Key anymore, right? Like so yeah, it's tough. Like I think at this point, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like Team Moose needs someone, whether it's Q or Blue Key or Poseidon, they need one of them to like just pop off and like equalize the stocks that Magnum.
They need someone to pull a Geo, basically.
Right? Yeah. They need to activate the I don't know what. They just need to be activated, basically turned into a Russian killing machine, and then just kill the entire team.
They could just they need like a Kaioken or something like just something that's gonna put them into like like just peak fighting form for like however long it takes, really. But Dominionatrix is crazy work.
That is, that I was gonna comment on the name, but I didn't know like where to go with it.
Right. Pokemon Stadium.
A couple Falcons running around on the stadium.
Just two Falcons chilling 5 feet apart.
Chilling 5 feet apart, neutral airing across the stages at each other.
We're the cool character, though. I promise, guys.
It is true. He is very cool. Have you ever Raptor boosted someone into a knee? No feeling like it.
I mean, I did like, I don't know. I want to bring up my combo, but like I'm also like it's not really my combo because they didn't name it after me. I'm like, God, I just they named it after. I can't believe they named like Tipper Up Smash after a rapper that I don't even listen to. I just couldn't. I was trauma. No. All right, Falcon Ditto. So tell me about Q. What do we know about him?
Oh, I know nothing about Q. I'm terrible when it comes to knowing people.
So we know he's cool, but like but that's not a lot to go off of. We'll just have to let the game decide.
Yeah, the game will decide. This is honestly this might be my first time even seeing Q on the screen. I think this might actually just be their second appearance in the league. Okay, I've just been informed that this is not their second appearance. They've already had two.
Thank you, Toastly.
They've okay, this is their fifth. I'm even worse at my job than I thought I was.
That's okay.
All right.
You're the personality hire.
That is true. I've got a lot of personality.
And we love you for it. Okay, so let's talk about this. So I do like how Q is getting kind of moving around Magnum Gunner when they're cornered. I think that they're doing a pretty good job of flipping these kinds of positions on them like that. If they get this kill, then they're cooking.
Yep. I like
it's like little drops. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, they're really utilizing up air very well. Like not even just like sharking through the platforms, but even getting like the scoops up off of the main stage itself. Oh, edge guard. Never mind. Gunner grabbed it.
Yeah, I feel like Gunner is like starting to pick up on like how their patterns for moving around them though, and that like they need this to happen quickly. Otherwise, Gunner's probably gonna take another one.
Hell, Gunner might just take another one just for the hell of it.
I think that. I mean, yeah, like we need something. We need something to happen for Q to be in this. Uh-oh, that's another kill. Magnum Gunner does not drop these. Are we gonna have an OCV? Please tell me this is not an OCV. Thank God.
Okay. Gunner, I hope you enjoyed your meal. Now, go away.
that was like, honestly, I was scared. I think that, like, we still have the high score, right?
Yeah, Mountaintop still has the high score of 17.
You had me nervous.
There have been a couple times I've been nervous about it too, but 17 is a hell of a number.
Like, what do you do? What do you do in this position?
Yeah, like I said, the only thing that can happen at this point is either Q needs to get the Kaioken, or like what realistically needs to happen is Poseidon needs to play the best goddamn melee of his life. Is what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, it's not that I doubt you, it's just I kind of doubt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, dude, I'm doubting me too. Are you kidding me? If Poseidon does this, it would be monumental. Do I think it's gonna happen? Not likely.
He has to channel, like, all the power of his ancestors. Like, he has to have, like, Mewtwo. Like, he has to have Mewtwo, King, Fluff, Jmook, me.
Yeah,
like,
he's gotta enter the Avatar state.
Like, yeah, Dwan, like, all the wisdom of those Sheiks that came before him just need to, like, coordinate. Even then, I think that, like, the other team has a decent Fox, right?
The other team still has well, the other team has Airy.
Oh, Luigi? Okay, no, it's a wrap. Like, you have a floaty who's just gonna, like, slow down who's just gonna hit the brakes. Nope, it's donezo. Can't. No, I kid. But I like Sheik, like, so this is why they kept their strongest two players, right?
Right.
Like, this is kind of the plan. So yeah, they have to, like, if they make it work, then it's gonna be off the strength of their two strongest people. They kept them as healthy as they could here. Yeah. Oh, Conceit? Yep. Is that like I don't know, Strike's cousin?
Conceit Sheik player. I don't recall where they were valued in the draft. I think they went 4th pick, but a lot of people believe that was wherever they ended up getting picked in the draft, it was not representative of their skill level. Is the best way I can say. Yeah. But
what does that mean? Yeah, no, what does that mean? What is the implication there? Where are you going with this? How does the source affect the Anywho, so we've got Conceit. Conceit is very strong from what you two have described, and I'm here for it. We want strong, independent Sheik players.
You want strong, independent Sheik players. I want them to roll over and let me win the bracket instead of
you want them to come in right now, because right now is a very, like, anti-Fox meta. Like, we want Sheiks to come in so the Foxes come back.
That is true. The Foxes do need to come back, because I do not want to fight all the Sheik players that are trying to beat DKs now.
Yeah, we're the DKs that are trying to beat, like, Fox players right now.
It's a perfect triangle that's a nightmare for Samus.
Yeah, we need, you know what, she needs something, like, nice and organized, like a Nair coming into her crouch cancel at 4. Like, something nice and, like, something just nice, relaxing, chill melee. I do like their movement. Yeah.
To answer your question, Magnum Gunner just chewed through the entire Moose roster.
Oh my god, Tet, keep up.
Yeah, Tet, your life doesn't revolve around the UCL. What's wrong with you?
It totally does. That's why we're judging him. Is that not why we're judging?
Yeah, what do I pay him for?
Okay, so how many can... How many does Q have to take for this to be like, to like help his teammates?
I think if he takes 2, it puts them in a better spot than I'm anticipating. If he takes 1, I think that's probably the best that they can ask of him.
Oh my god,
that platform
fast.
movement was insane though. All right, maybe I should just shut up. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I was gonna say, like, I really like how Q is not going for like RTC grabs, just all strong hits. That's disgusting. Let's go. I think that strong hits are actually quite good against Sheik. I do think you need some of the Wizrobe stuff, but like at the end of the day, Sheik is a character who like dies off stage. And yeah, power gets her there. She's not that heavy. She's like the same weight as Peach. Yeah, just like Whacker.
And the Cuvement.
The Cuvement, yo!
Cheeky little down tilt there. I hate that Sheiks are starting to utilize down tilt on coming off platforms. It's good. It's the correct thing to be doing, but I hate it.
I feel like Conceit recovered real fast. Like they got hit by that and they were like, okay, right, this character's a real character. Okay, thinking cap on, forward tilt out in my lane, calm, controlled, collected.
Yeah.
Dead Falcon.
Yeah, so now we've got a little bit of a situation here. I wonder if they just send in Poseidon to kind of...
Oh, that feels so scary. Do it like just begging the Sheik Ditto. Oof.
Yeah.
Like if there's because I get that Poseidon is like insane, but like God, if there's a matchup where you can just lose like random arbitrarily, it's that one.
Right. Yeah, I think there's higher reward. Like I think there's more likelihood of Poseidon getting out unscathed rather than Bluky, right? That's kind of where my head's at.
No, actually, I think you're right, because like if you put in Poseidon, you can just get 4-stocked in the Sheik Ditto, like despite being like you can be the even levels of skill and just get 4-stocked in the Sheik Ditto because someone won roulette 4 times. Yeah, so like you gotta spend money. I think this is we gotta spend money to make money line. If this goes poorly anyway, we can't win it. If either of them do poorly against Conceit, then like
you're cooked
done anyway. So we might as well just like play for the high roll. Upon reviewing that, like this is actually the play, regardless of how this pans out. This was the play.
Yeah, kind of the moment to stake your claim and just do work, because if Poseidon gets plays against Conceit is at 3 stocks, right? Like if Poseidon gets out of that unscathed, I think like there's a real good possibility of him chewing through like Olive and Nikki, and maybe we have a heads up with Bluky versus Airy. And granted, like that's still a bit of a mismatch, but like that's you wouldn't even get that chance if...
Yeah, I was gonna say like at this point we have to play assuming that we will get we'll be able to top deck Fireball.
Right.
It's not very likely, but like if it's the only card that does 6.
Yep, exactly. How does it make you feel? 2 Sheiks on battlefield, just charging needles and swatting the air.
Where did I go wrong? I don't know what I did. Like, I imagine this is how a parent feels.
in what sense? That you're proud or disappointed?
It's kind of both. She's kind of like gradually become a wobbler, and like fair, like that's kind of what she has to do. But I'm like, there's just parts of her that I kind of wish that were still. I wish that there were parts of her that were stronger than the wobbling.
Understandable.
Or like or just more worth using comparatively. But
I do say it does have to suck to put your heart and soul and develop like a meta for a character just to have it completely eradicated because like your opponent's like you can just chain grab someone to death. Like,
okay, to be fair, like all my neutral stuff is still there though, so like
true.
I can accept that my punish routes weren't perfect.
All right, we got the big 3%.
So like this is what I mean, like this is such a stressful matchup. Like you can see how like deliberate they're being about like not like doing like going for anything big, and then like the instant somebody is out of like missteps, like Poseidon and Conceit, they're both like all over that.
Yep.
I loved that down air. That down air was very well done.
As I said it 100 times, I think Poseidon has like the perfect imprint of like what diagonal needles look like, because I've never seen him miss them.
The trick is knowing that you can miss them, though. Like, I think that what he's aware of is that it's about the space they're not covering too, and like how your character is supposed to like pick up the slack there.
Yep.
That said, that stock from Conceit, oof. Like this is
Yeah,
what we were worried about, but like
it's
again,
rough.
it's just one. It's just one.
Yeah, I mean, if Poseidon is still on rate to like lose one stock to everyone else, then like that.
No, he's
that's
definitely
still
not
great.
on rate after that crap.
Oh no! Spot dodge in place, gets punished for it.
Yeah, like this is gonna be another like, and he's lower port too, so this goes a little bit longer too. Like drops it there, but like, yeah, this is.
It's all right. Poseidon's got those two.
But like again, it's that he's going into the next stock with like he's not to take the kill. Okay, never mind. Conceit kind of boops. But like again, being at 70 here, like everything she does kills you, except that move.
I believe. I believe. All right, I'm starting to believe less.
No, Conceit's choking. Like Conceit, like they just messed up like 6 things in a row.
All right, belief back on the table. I've always believed.
You are.
That downer was so sick.
I don't know, like.
Interesting to go for the down smash there. Probably was hoping to send them the other way, but knew it. Like had to have known it wouldn't, right?
Oh my god, the nair! Yo, just take the back air. That's his kill.
Wow.
That was so well done. Oh my god, like to do that under this much pressure, that was crazy. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, because like if at any moment like Poseidon just threw out a hitbox and like just swatted you, and it's like that's it, right? Like, but yeah, like forcing Poseidon to kind of maneuver around you as you're recovering there is like big.
So So one thing I noticed as well is on like moving around, Poseidon really like leaned into the needles from the side plat, and that's good. But like I feel that when you have the other Sheik already at kill percent, it kind of backfires because the needles don't actually end it directly, so they can kind of leverage that as like a point to like look for like an interception. And I think that's kind of how Conceit got their last hit, because it's just they just nared between the hits.
Right. Yeah, I think the big thing is Poseidon was hoping to that down air to up air that he got on the right side of the map towards the end. I think he was thinking that would kill, and it just didn't. Just missed out on the blast zone barely.
I knew it wasn't.
KK knew it wasn't gonna kill everybody.
No, I was about like I was 50-50 on it. I wasn't actually sure. But I think that like if you're not sure, then you have to stay in the sharking position. The problem is he left it. Like you need to be posturing your back air for that.
Yep, understandable. We got Olive coming in against Poseidon's 2 stocks. I haven't seen the Olive Fox. I don't know anything about it, so but they have it specifically so they don't have to play the Sheik Ditto. So
I'm thinking Spot Dodge Shine Simulator.
Okay.
Out of Spot Dodge Shine. Like that doesn't disagree with what I've said, you know? Like I haven't actually seen the Olive Fox play, but I imagine it's probably gonna like if it's anything like his Sheik, it's probably gonna lean into like some of the elements of the character that like steer neutral like kind of directly.
Sure.
Like I'm thinking lasers full hop, that kind of deal. And I'm thinking probably pops off once it's in on people. That's my read, but like again, we'll see. Because I'm being assured he's like super technical and practice.
Yeah, Yeah, Jay Bradley in the chat saying all of his the most technical Fox I've played
How many
all year.
multi-shines was that? Was that like was that like 20? I lost count. I that all can be done from a spot dodge. I'm just saying, like.
Excuse me.
No, I'm definitely excited now. More excited now.
All right. Getting into this. Oh, we're not.
They're gonna
False
wait.
start.
They're gonna wait for like the 40, I think.
Okay.
What did I say? No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
that is what you do versus this character. Like that is actually like a huge part of the matchup. Yeah, like no, his wake up like his reversal timings are really good. He's going for good things that move around like Sheik's stuff. Good
double shine.
Shinies, yep. Up air? No. Shine. You never shine there. You always up air.
Yeah, I mean, Olive. You know, I think they're playing this fairly well. You know, they're using the maneuverability to like force Poseidon to come to them. Unfortunately, like for them, Poseidon is still getting the openings. Like he's still reaching him in time.
The problem is he's not putting enough offense when Sheik comes forward. So the dynamic of this matchup is that like Sheik is better if they're standing still next to each other. Fox is better if they're moving towards each other.
Right.
So Sheik and Fox are both basically capable of dealing with the other's offense. Like if they're like if one's moving forward and the other's moving back, they both like can do it. So Fox's whole thing is he wants to pull Sheik towards him basically. But he yeah.
This is big. This has got to be the stock, right?
Oh yeah, no, this was checkmate like 5 moves ago.
Yeah. Just like that, Poseidon has equalized the stocks. Charge, up smash. He's the god.
That's actually exactly what you do that for, like the air for the air dodge. Like that's why you do that, because it is the best thing that like, yeah, that is the best thing you can do to like punish it. Because you can regrab, but like it doesn't stop them from just continuing to do it again and coming in. Like getting closer to the
that was a weird hitbox on them there. I did not anticipate it sending Poseidon to the right, but it did.
Okay, we got signs of life because yeah, we need more of this. We need offense. Like
yeah,
more like fewer lasers, more things that hit him and do damage.
Right. Yeah, like at a certain point, like you have to engage. Like you can't. Oh, that's a kill. That's game.
Yep.
Okay. That's rough for Poseidon, but
God,
yeah,
he would have actually done that though. Like that's crazy. Honestly,
yeah.
good stuff on Olive for figuring out that like he had to fight. Like it was in the second half of the game, like he'd already burned 2 stocks, but I feel like it's more okay to like take your time to figure that out when you're up by like a quadrillion stocks. So yeah, resource management.
Right. Yeah, so yeah, Poseidon taking 6 for the round, which on paper has like equalized things to like 14-11, more or less. No, probably not. Sorry, all of stocks taken haven't been put in yet, so that's 17, 16, 11. Yeah, so not quite equalized.
He didn't take 9. Like that's like the problem is he didn't take 9.
He did have to take like 3 more stocks, right? Yeah, so it all comes down to Blue Key. So B jumpers, if you're here, send Blue Key all your power.
Bumpers rise up. What is B jumper?
Well, it's, you know how you have like Z jump, you bind jump to Z. Well, you bind jump to B. Oh. B for Blue Key.
What if can we get the B stick to be a thing?
I'm down for B stick.
Like B sticks, I didn't even think of like swapping like jump to B. That sounds sick. Then can we put B on the stick? Like what? Like oh my god, so many possibilities just became possible.
Yeah, B stick would probably actually go crazy, right? Can you imagine like Samus missiles on B stick?
Can you imagine multi-shines?
No, we've crossed the line. Go back. Go back.
Has science gone too far?
Remove bee sticking.
Oh my god, Jigglypuff's RTC rest? Like, you could claw that for max momentum? Yo, this has to be a thing.
Oh no.
Okay, so we got fighting. Oh my god, the double, like, yo.
The double power shield.
That's better than one power shield. A second power shield. To assert dominance.
That laser dealing negative damage. About to let it hit me
actually
because
healed
it'll heal me. Yeah. Olive kind of running in with these shines and Blukey just
Where was this
not
versus...
caring.
Where was this versus the Sheik?
Too scared of the Sheik, afraid of reaction tech chasing, I guess. Blukey coming out of it with no stocks lost, so big ups.
Falco's only want one thing, it's Laser F tilt. Yo, Laser F tilt is kind of making a comeback though, and it makes
Laser F tilt it's nice.
No, and it just does its job. Like it shows up to work on time. It's like got a lenient window. It's never late in traffic. Like honestly, like does exactly what you ask of it and nothing more. There's nothing.
What job is the Laser F tilt? Like is it like an email job? Is it like your fast food worker, like retail stocking shelves? Like
well, so it protects your company from harm. So I'm thinking customer service.
Okay.
Like it does, like it gets beaten up a lot, but like, yeah.
Okay, I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Risk management department, yeah, I could see that too. Maybe it's like, you know what it is? It's probably like managers who get on the phone and like deal with escalations.
True.
Yeah. Real.
Yeah, because when I think about it, it's like, yeah, like whenever my opponent's getting a little too rowdy, it's like Laser F tilt. Sir, you need to calm down.
Yeah, it's like I empathize with you. I feel for you here, but like the company has not made a mistake, Mr. Falco. Like or Mr. Falcon.
Oh man. All right, so we got Airy coming in. This was kind of the end state scenario that we talked about where if Poseidon chewed through the team, it would be Airy versus Blukey. They're both at 4-4. Airy definitely has the upper hand here, but beat jumpers are powerful, so I'm not gonna rule anything out. I am interested in what if Airy loses, Nikki comes in, and does Blukey clean that up? I'm not 100% sure, depending on how many stocks he has.
I feel like he just has to be Geo. Like this is the assignment. You gotta be Geo.
Yeah. Get your Kaioken. Get your Russian sleeper agent call. Get activated.
Sorry, I missed that. What was it?
Laser F tilt is the anesthesiologist of Falco techniques. Sir, you're a little rowdy. I'm gonna give you something. It's gonna help you calm down, help you sleep a little bit.
Is that so? Wait, so this gets deep though, because like, what happens when it starts knocking them over? Like, does it like? Is that just like you gave them too much? Like, was it laughing gas? Like, I have so many questions now.
Yeah. It's you probably gave them too much, right? That's yeah.
The laser grab is definitely the double ice pick of the bottom tech than a Falco tech.
True.
I feel like then that makes it laser down tilt. That I'll get to it later. A Falco tech, because like you mean to, but you never do. Like you go for it, and then it's either the wrong time or something comes up. It's just something goes wrong.
Double shines when you open the present, but it sucks. Hell yeah, I love socks. All right,
I feel like into this. I feel like it's when you get like a nice present, but like you find out it's the bootleg version and it breaks as you open it, because like the second shine just misses or something.
Yeah, I love Tombo Gachi.
Mm-hmm. Or like Prodder or Gookie.
Yeah. I love my Gookie shoes.
DK and I. Yeah.
Yeah, Airy kind of smacking Blukey away. There was a moment a little while ago where Blukey shot some lasers and it ended up being to his detriment because it turned Airy around and Airy just chopped him off stage.
Misfire. No, dang it. I really want Airy to misfire. I don't know why, but I just think the world needs to like have it happen.
Well, you're watching a Luigi, so that means you want the misfire to happen because it would be cool. I'm sure Blukey would rather the misfire never happen.
It's more that I just like the idea of chaos.
That's fair. What is it, like 18.6?
About that. Wait, no, it's 12.7. Isn't it 1 and 8? So it would be 12.5.
I don't know. I know it has like an oddly specific percentage. I remember looking at the trophy menu and seeing that.
We're being told that I'm being assured that Airy gets at least 1 misfire kill. If this doesn't happen, I just don't know what I'll do with myself.
I mean, from my games I've had with Airy, yeah, that tracks. I've been killed by at least 1 misfire in a game.
So what does Blukey have to do? So like, okay, I really like the choice of like these strong, like solid hits that are like difficult for Luigi to near between. I like that's what we got going on here. But like, God, Airy's just like all over him and hitting like what the heck is this combo?
It's tough, right? Because like, lasers doing work.
This is a clown fiesta, and I'm here for it. Like I am so down to clown.
Okay, Airy finally dead there. But yeah, like it's tough for a bird in these circumstances, right? Because Airy's able to like wave dash in so quickly and like just throw out like a big hitbox and follow up with it. And then like when you get your opening up as Falco, Airy's just sitting there mashing A to like neutral you.
I know, honestly, like Falco has it so hard. Like
the poor baby.
These poor underserviced birds. Like they need a bigger shine. Oh my God, the wave dash down smash just got in there so fast. Jesus. Oh, down B out of disadvantage. Let's go, the Luigi Classic. That's like the level 2 mix-up. You have like Nair, which is level 1, and then you have like down B, which is level 3. Do they lose to the same things? Or do they cover roughly the same timings? Yes, but that doesn't matter. What is this? Oh my God, she tried to style on him. Honestly, I'm here for it. Let's go.
I mean, she's got the stock, right? And that's it.
Commanding performance.
Yeah. Team Moose picking up their 2nd loss in the very tail end of the season. Yeah, losing.
I don't know what to say. Like it was just so. I don't know if it was good planning or bad planning or like just things, just like random things just happened. Like we just had a lot of coincidences. I don't know.
I don't think the plan matters too much when Magnum Gunner just pops off and takes 11 stocks, right? Like no amount of planning you do is like ready for that to happen. Like I'm sure the Golems probably had a plan coming into this, but it doesn't matter because like Gunner super overperformed.
Yeah, I can see that. Freaking Doug. Doug just like, all I'm learning from this format is that Doug is insane. Doug is so good.
Yeah. Run across map, stomp on people's skull. Who cares?
Just do like all the powerful kill moves that come from the air that can be whose lag can be halved. Like, yeah, it seems like a good character. That seems pretty good. Let's go.
All right, we got the man himself, Mr. Magnum Gunner. How you doing?
What's going on?
That was so sick. I don't even understand some of the things you went for, but like, man, did they work.
Thank you so much. My heart is still pounding even at the end.
Sure, man. Yeah, like you put on a hell of a performance, man. Taking out Oculus, J-Boss, and like doing a significant number on Q. Like that's not anything to scoff at.
Was there ever a moment versus Q where you believed that you were going to get the next one?
I actually, up until I got Need, yeah, I really wanted to take all 4.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I could see it. I was like, oh, he's out for blood. Let's go.
I mean, I honestly thought like 3 times in a row, I guess they were going to pick Blukey. I was wrong 3 times. and I kind of wanted the blue key smoke, but I just kind of took that out on who I was playing.
You were just like, no, send in the that one. No, a little to the left. The other left.
Yeah. So
I
why
mean-
let's hear, why'd you want the blue key smoke?
Because he did a number on our team last time. It was it's personal, you know.
Oh, he's the one that popped off on you guys in the first time you guys played, huh?
What a
Yeah,
champ.
me and I was about to say River, but I don't know him like that. But me and Blue Key both like popped off in the last battle, but we dodged each other, and then we dodged each other again. But it's all good.
I like that about you. You wanted to fight like the person who was really, really tough. That's good.
For sure.
Because that's how you get good. Like you seek out the stronger opponents and you don't back down from the challenge. Good on you. That's how you take 11.
Yeah, I haven't taken 11. I barely take 3.
You always have a
definitely
different
feels
job,
good.
you dumbass. Okay, whatever. I have to. He's my boss, so I can't be too mean to him on camera. But I want to be. I really want to be.
Yeah, but shout out to Buffalo and everyone who grinds with me, and also everyone on the Golems who plays with me, because it's their help and encouragement that helps me play like that. So
Sure.
How
I got a question for you, Gunnar. How do you feel about me calling you out, saying that you're gonna jump across the map and stomp your opponent's skull in, and then me being right about it? How do you feel about that?
well, people don't know this about me really, but I open almost every single match with like flying stomp. So
Yeah, I know. We played one set, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker just trying to crush my skull.
it's like your preferred chess opener. Like,
Oh, that's your E4.
yeah,
That's your what, King's Gambit, Queen's Gambit. I don't know.
just
I don't
because
know
I don't know,
chess.
like the matches I play at my level, like no one really hard counters it. Like the people who know me or like play me for a long time will counter it, but most of the time I just get like the teeter cancel and then react and do something.
Right, makes sense. I mean, look, dude. Like I said to KK, I mean, the car gets you there, right? Like, I'm not judging.
All aboard. Yeah.
you. So how much? I feel like one of the big triumphs of this format is just like the camaraderie it kind of generates within each crew. How much do you think that makes in your play? Like having that support, having people in your corner.
I feel like it's everything. Like I'm not in the other crew's chats, but I know that like our team has something special with just the energy and the vibe while we're playing. Like it's usually not very quiet. Everyone's saying something like good or bad, however the match is going, someone's saying something encouraging. And like I said, we've been playing each other a lot, getting to know each other. And that's like one of the coolest parts about this league is definitely getting to know the greater upstate region. So that's been really fun.
That's wonderful. Because yeah, that's really kind of like where a community is born, right? It's in people banding together and just like regardless of kind of the outcome. The outcome is like a nice to have, but it's more about just yeah.
Yeah, I say that in the chat. Like, I spam that when we're talking in the chat. I'm like, just nothing else really matters. Like, just have fun.
True. But tonight you got to have fun and win, so that's awesome.
That's ideal. That's ideal.
Yeah. So I know
It's nice being MVP.
it is nice being MVP. So we're starting to peter down for the main season, and we got playoffs right around the corner. Obviously Moose already qualified. You guys have cinched your spot. How do you feel, and like what sort of plans do you have going into the postseason?
I think we'll probably keep playing and chatting about like what's going on in the league, who we're excited to play, who we need like a game plan for, that kind of thing. It's just been fun. Like checking the chat every day. It's like, oh, what are we talking about? Like, who are we trying to beat this week? Whatever.
Cool. All right. KK, you got any questions for our champ?
I asked the one question I wanted to ask. Like Well, I asked all the ones I wanted to ask already, so I'm good. Like I'm excited to see how you guys keep. I'm excited to see how y'all keep doing because, yeah, what a show.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, y'all.
Yeah, thank you, man. Have a good night.
All right, good night. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, another night in the books. Golems 20-14 over Moose. Yeah, more exciting games coming up in the week. Yeah, I got nothing else. You got anything, KK?
So I'm curious. If Moose comes up and says that the matchup was fraudulent because he wasn't in it, does that make it more or less likely that this is a throwaway?
Well,
it is their second loss though, so I feel like they're not really worried about it. Real talk.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't even be surprised if there was some experimental pick order in there. So I wouldn't use this as like a prediction that like Moose's team is like washed or anything.
No.
They are very, very, very like firmly in like first. And I think that like they've kind of earned a little rest or a little bit of experimentation, so to speak. But yeah, I think that what this tells me is that the Aries team is worth keeping an eye out for. Like the Golems are no joke.
Yeah, like the Poseidon Blue Key Moose like triangle is like definitely a very like powerful comp to like build the team around. And I think that they've established that and they have like the groundwork for that for the playoff games. And like you said, maybe just taking this opportunity to slot some of the back half players, get them some more time in games, and because again, we're all about having fun here. And yeah, Golems always powerful. Clay wasn't here, but Ari still showing up. Ari also taking herself out of the lead role that she's been in for the past couple weeks now. So it's both teams trying something new because they kind of both got it figured out at this point, right?
I think that's the whole point of trying new things. You don't have it figured out. That's why you have to try new things.
I'm just bad with words, man. I don't.
I know. But let's let this is. I think that's a good note to end on. So thank you all to the stream, lovely chatters, for tuning in, and make sure that you're here Monday because I believe we have 2 other big matches that day, including my team. Which is who you better be rooting for because if you don't, I will be so sad. You'll have disappointed me personally.
Can't have that. We can't have KK sad. So
no, it's fine. Like Porp's team is sick. And yeah, we'll also have 2.5 Dogs and BBBB. So tune in Monday.
See you Monday, y'all. Have a good night. Take it easy.